The best place to temper the body is of course his Meng Shu. He forced himself to clink glasses with Meng Shu, came to this unanimous deal. Meng Shu suffered a big loss. You can only take your breath out on the bird mat. And the other side, Xiao Yu Chan is still being chased by perverts. The physical strength is gradually exhausted. I'm about to be beaten. The silver screen fell from the sky. He has a huge enchantment ball that wraps the two of them. He told Yu Chan not to panic. Don't be afraid. The output of the old pervert basically depends on the iron chain. As long as you can find its flaws, you will definitely be able to pull back a game. Think thoughtfully with the cicada again. The old pervert Yu Chan directly expresses the old pervert. You are so useless. The old pervert is smoking in place. Just wanted to catch our little rain, Zen. Do the untouchable. Next second. Xiao Yu Zen relies on the speed that ordinary people cannot achieve. Countless doppelgangers have changed. The old pervert was confused for a while. When I don't know which one to hit, Xiao Yu Chan seizes the opportunity. A big force falls down. The sun is about to go out. He also directly smashed through the opposite mountain. Ping told Xiao Yu Chan at this time, tell him to run to the woods ahead, because he wasn't strong enough just now. Bobiantai counsel, it will definitely make him unable to eat and walk around. Listen to Xiao Yu Zen. There was no doubt. The girl ran to the woods opposite, saw a big hole. He went in without thinking. You didn't see the hole in the door. Cave weather endless slogans. What he never expected was, that pervert just now has long been crippled by himself. And the reason why Ping is so out of place. This master. He kicked the beautiful woman in the butt and threw the beautiful disciple directly into the small dark room. You let your friends dress up as women. So what's going on here? It was just now. Ping uses the name of the old pervert. He brought Yu Chan Pit to Qi Ming Chu's territory. Qi Ming Chu warmly introduced Yu Chan. The benefits of your own heart tower. But he was regarded as a modern salesperson by Xiao Yu Zen. A decisive refusal. Xi Mengxu exploded in anger, chasing him for Jinshi Star Tower. From here to the extreme heaven god realm. Now for the whales, disliked by this little girl. And he was thinking, and he was saying something. When you fooled Xiao Yu Chan into it, Yanting a big sister, he actually kicked Xiao Yu Chan directly in. Then, under the coercion and temptation of Yangting, the dignified seven dream tree also refers to a shy man dressed as a woman. Soon the Yu Chen discovered. He had already arrived at the Red Star Pagoda, and his cemetery is also sealed by magic. Just as he was thinking about how to start a breakup, two familiar figures walked in. One is his former master. One is to grow up with yourself. Go dig his own Lindan's senior sister, but isn't his night rain cicada the night rain cicada of the past? Facing the attack of the senior sister, Li Chan retreated slightly, under the condition of being suppressed by zero force. But it's really hard for him to win with martial arts skills. But I want to touch him. First ask his sword if he agrees. Unexpectedly, senior sister launched a lucky attack. He actually stung all the swords to death. How long have you been away from the sect? So ignorant. Even your senior sister can't beat you. Did you still want to teach with the teacher? The elder said that he was going to do something to Yu Chan. Yachin said it was just a warm-up. The show has just begun. Then a whirlwind runs. The two are dazzled. The redhead was accidentally shot in the chest. Xiao Yachin is not used to him either. Attach your own explosives. In an instant, it was on fire. The two directly came to a box lunch to play treasure. Just then, the beep of the trial tower is also ringing. Get up now, just take out their spiritual roots. You can enter the next section by yourself. The Yu-Chan just wanted to do the same. Let the two of them also taste the pain of being dug for spiritual roots. But thinking that I promised my teacher to let go of hatred, and if you do it for complicity. Then with his sister and master, what's the difference? Herself. Feather Cicada decides to give up customs clearance. Unexpectedly, the prompt tone of Shixin Pagoda sounded again at this time. Not only did he successfully clear the level, he was also rewarded with a military achievement. It turns out that these two people are Yumping and Timeng Chu, pretending to be. The purpose of this, just to let Xiaoyu Chen truly let go of hatred. Just like this, he was forced to pass the test with the cicada. But the next second, he regretted it. Is the thunder and lightning on the second layer an old batch? Just chase after him. He just cut the comic out of the re-engraving link. I'm afraid this thunderbolt is not an old batch, right? It actually put our little rain cicada. It is directly hacked into content that cannot be broadcast. The light rain cicada just went to the second floor. I was chased by this lightning. His clothes are about to be chopped off. There's no way. You can only run away. Suddenly, he saw a whale. I found that lightning doesn't seem to strike that thing. So he hurriedly hugged the fish that was about to be chopped away. Run to the big top. Yumping watched the operation of his silly apprentice. He was speechless. It turns out that this seemingly peaceful classic, in fact, it is the place where lightning is most powerful. Sure enough, he hid in the top ridge with Nagaoka. Several color PV shops gathered together, almost chopped off the fabric of his tight hips. Just then, you promise a powerful purple force. It's surging out. Yumping also realized it's the home that belongs to Yu Chan. Ran out again. That thing seems to have the confidence this time. Just met. He actually used Xiaoyu Chan's body to make that action. He also directly scolded Yongping as an old man, and directly to Yongping, forced a lightning spree. As a gift to him, facing the powerful thunder and lightning, Lin Ping is not flustered at all. Conjured a huge weapon. Launched the Gnara offensive. The thing below was instantly anxious. Run directly from that part of Xiaoyu Chan, uncovered his ugly real body, then said that with the help of the power of lightning, it will definitely defeat Yongping completely. Yongping plucked his ears carelessly. When? A mere half-immortal transformed by the power of lightning. Do you dare to challenge him? Then it directly released a huge pressure. A slap down. I almost slapped that thing to death. But think of my apprentice. He decided to show mercy and warned him not to come out and mess around. Go out and see the injured woman who fainted. Lin Ping was a little flustered. It seems that he has to go to Tianqi as soon as possible, lest this guy hurt his eyes again. He picked up his unconscious little apprentice, because right now he has an important thing to do. The next second, he reaches out with his finger, hesitating in that part of the little apprentice. It turns out that the meridians of Feather Cicada are blocked and want to practice the 1,000 blades technique. He needs to dredge all his meridians. When I was thinking about how to unclog the meridians on the cloud screen, the old batch of lightning just passed by. So the cloud screen of the old batch, I took the old batch of lightning flashlights hostage, let him specially chop to the place where he marked the Yuchan acupoints in order to dredge all the meridians of Niu Yuchan. However, the method of lightning breaking the body, not everyone can handle it. Rain Chan at this time. It seems that this remnant of his body can no longer support himself. It looks like it's about to explode. Yanting heard the words, "Take it easy." A flick of the finger, Kangdur. Yu Chan felt instantly warm. Stream package. On the other side, Yangting came out to threaten Kyuan Chu. Let him let his head out in the next round. Under the lustful power of Yangting, Qi Mingshu can only be helpless. And Xiao Yu Chan on the other side woke up from a coma. This pure lowly girl is for the reward. She hugged a man's thigh. Beauty attack on teenager. So what's going on here? This one. The beautiful lowly girl who was chased by lightning just now? Wake up. I actually found that my clothes had been chopped off. Became like this. Even his own wounds disappeared inexplicably. Just as he was wondering, the 7 dream tree, which was coursed by the cloud screen, appeared. He said that he would let the Yulong not have to continue to lose love. Just leave Sanyazi and it's over. I didn't expect our little rain cicada to not leave. And hugged his thigh directly. A delicate and soft. The feeling of Kyuki bouncing instantly swept across the 7 dream tree. It turned out that the girl hugged him for nothing else. Just to get the bonus, you deserve to pass the test. 7 dream tree looked embarrassed. How can these 2 masters and apprentices be pure and virtuous? He turned to Rain Chan and said, "Let him transport his own cemetery and try it out." Yu Chan immediately began to work hard when he heard the words. Then found, I actually have the same elements of the 21 mechanism. Constitution is smaller than celestial bodice. Got cheap Xiaoyu firewood. Xiang Qimenchu simply expressed her gratitude. He just left. And then unexpectedly discovered, the breeze I have now is very amazing. And you can also use the small thunder object. Frenzied reflections directly to the ground. Is this how long ocean feels? Is Xiaoyu Zen refreshing? But this is bitter for our 7 dream Shu. Some baby don't say. His own home was also bombed. Yongping sees his apprentice happy. Immediately express that it will be given to Qi
Dream
another
Tree
day. Orders new flowers on the hour. Qi Mingshu listened. Immediately don't care. He said he was going back to rest. Lest troublemakers come over. I can't handle it myself. Young concubine listened. Inner ring 2 countries. You are so powerful. Is anyone else messing with you? Qi Mingshu expressed helplessly. People have been having trouble with the 21 level system lately. Even he is no exception. When saying goodbye to Yangping, he said solemnly that he hoped to meet next time. They're all alive. And the other side, happy Xiaoyu Zen. I also see that the cheapness of my own is a blessing. I learned that the master actually knew King Qi Che. Xiaoyu Chan decisively raised her doubts. But he soon believed. Because of this cheap master, I actually know the whole process of his customs clearance. Think of your own clothes and the image of being struck by lightning. Xiaoyu Kan can't help but doubt his innocence. And his unreliable master, she even put her hand on his shoulder, made such an action. Say it shamelessly. I want to fight Xiaoyu Chan for 300 rounds. Our Xiaoyu Zen is only shy for 0.1 second. And then mercilessly rejected the unreasonable request of this lecherous master. Cloud screen, listen. Shout for 2. So he spread his own consciousness. Yeah, he figured it out. How to make a light rain tea fight 300 rounds the best way. How shameless is this old sex batch master? I actually hugged my beautiful woman apprentice. He expressed his intention to fight him for 300 rounds. Of course, Xiaoyu Chan is not in gear. Cheap master kung fu is so strong. I fell out of love with him. What's the difference between giving away your head for free Yongping is a little helpless. Only the secret can be activated. Find some high-level magical beasts to accompany their good disciples to experience. With the opening of the green circle, Yongping's divine power runs through every corner. Suddenly, he smiled. One found a fun one. On the cliff at the moment, a beautiful woman with short hair. He is being forced to get married by 3 non-mainstream teenagers. However, the 3 people in front of him, with no regard for his marriage. As they spoke, a few people started fighting. A beautiful woman with short hair pulls out her thumb. A burst of golden sword, key. Attack the non-mainstream youth group. Brother Zongfa reluctantly resisted. The other 2 were also almost injured. Seeing the embarrassment of the 3, girl, you didn't put it away. I, Zhang Ruoxu, already have someone destined for life. In this life, he will not marry. But it was exposed by seeing your brother on the spot, and you have been out of the sect for a few days. How can there be a married person? Just when Zhang Ruoxu didn't know what to do, confident Yongping falls from the sky, hugged him, and said he was his marriage partner. The 3 saw Yongping and waited for him to return, draw their swords. The green-headed man even said that his path was narrow. If you don't want to be the enemy of the entire thunderstorm sect, just get out. Yongping smiled slightly when he heard that. Immediately call out the enlarged version of the female strong to help. He even brought Zhang Ruoxu directly, sitting on Yu Chan. The 3 of them felt a powerful pressure. I thought that Yu Chan was the legendary giant body, and Rain Chan is not ink. A monkey Sele Bengshan spring comes down, just beat the shit out of the 3.